Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you've been well. We're here on our way camping. Got a full load back there. Dogs in the very back.
We're going camping.
Fam camping.
We don't know how much puke is in the back, but probably a lot.
I want to say hi.
Oh, Coop wants to say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Getting a bit of a late start. Have a spot in mind. We'll see if anyone's there or not. And yeah, we got this big, huge inflatable tent. We got paddle boards. We got all kinds. We got some firewood. We're loaded up.
Or no? Yeah, no, it's going.
All right, we made it to camp. Well, Falcor's running around, but man, he's got so much thick drool. I think he's the only one that puked, though both the dogs were having a horrible time, even though they were both medicated. Little trigger warning, so you can skip 10 seconds ahead if you don't want to see some puke, which probably none of you want to see. Just this whole thing is just covered with drool. Oh man. And yeah, so they were both on Serenia this time. Didn't do anything. So truck's pretty well loaded out in here. And then I have the pack mule down here. I think I have a coupon code with pack mule, but I have a couple of their hitch carrier systems and I put it on a little drop. So this is no good for off-roading really, because there's not a ton of ground clearance, but it drops it enough to clear the basically the swing. So that way I don't have to take this off. I just need to take the crap off of it. So the crap I have is this giant inflatable tent that's like 120 pounds, but I'll set it up and that'll be pretty cool. Camping bin, we got some paddle boards up top, big waterproof bag with all of our stuff in it, strapped down. A little spot up here, actually pretty big parking area. This is just a spot that any old Subaru can get to easily. So again, surprised, this is a Friday night. I'm surprised it is open. We'll show down there in a bit, but nice little creek section, nice little spots to camp down there, and no other camp spots super close. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta decide if we wanna lug this giant heavy tent down to the better spot down there, or just set up at this spot. All right, so this tent can be manhandled with one person, but I think it's like somewhere between 100 and 150 pounds. So I carried it out and loaded it and everything by myself, no problem. But a longer walk like this, I'm gonna make Ashley work for it. And it's certainly easier with two people. Good morning. All right, so I think this tent is like 12 by 12 roughly when it's set up. I brought a tarp out that's 12 by 24 because there's rain on the forecast. It may actually rain, so I'm gonna try and get this set up real quick. But I figured maybe having an area that's tarped when it's muddy would be good. We got dogs and stuff. Little kids, we're right by a creek, which I'll show you in a second, but again, just wanna get this thing set up. So it came with a manual pump. I'll put the link and everything. I don't actually know, I forget what this tent's called. I'll put it up on screen. They did send it out to me, but they're not paying me or anything. There's nothing I need to say or show or do, full disclosure. I just wanted to try it because it looked cool. Looks like a big, basically a big inflatable cabin. And I did blow this up already on my deck. I brought this powered one. Again, it's from Flextail. I forget what it's called, but it's for a stand-up paddleboard really. So we'll see if it can handle this. And I think you set it to 6.5 PSI. I'll confirm that again, but that's what I'll set it to, and then I'll just let this thing go for a bit. And see what happens. Maybe I'll go to time-lapse mode. All right, it is 4:30 p.m. my time as we're starting. All right, it is 4:36. So about 6 minutes, it's pretty much done, but it's only at about 5 PSI. So I think I'll let it get up to like 6, but it feels pretty sturdy already.
Look at that, Cooper. Look.
Daddy, we're done. Daddy, it's all done.
Okay, 4:38 to get to full PSI.
Daddy, we're done.
You like the house?
Daddy, we're done.
Didn't drop the food. All right, so this tent is pretty heavy, pretty bulky, but once it's set up, it's very cool. So I didn't bring the accessory bag, I guess. I had it set out and forgot it. So I don't have any tent stakes, and I don't have the rain fly that goes over the top. So the rain fly basically gives clear windows so you can still have these open, and you can actually, all of these windows can act as awnings as well, so they can unzip and basically fold out and do all that, and tons of areas to tie it down good. But it's pretty solid. I mean, like, it's pretty solid. I'll show you the inside. It's basically this structure. If you've ever had a stand-up paddleboard or these other kind of rigid inflatable things, it feels almost firm, like it almost feels like a PVC pipe here. But that blows up with air, and that is the structure. So the height of the tent, I don't know, around 7 foot something. Up here on the outside, there's these little vents you can pop open in the ends. So it's mesh up here, so you can kind of get a pass-through breeze on the front and the rear. And again, like I said, footprints 12 by 12. So if you get a 12 by 12 tarp, that could be the footprint, or, you know, 12 by 14, 16, 18, 20. So 20, so we got like a front patio like I was kind of talking about earlier. These are hot tents, and this one I believe is called the Koala 5. So yeah, we got the whole family out in the Lexus. I'll probably do a pretty in-depth driveway breakdown of this trip, because we brought a lot of stuff, because tomorrow Isabella is meeting one of her friends out at a lake nearby to do some paddleboarding. So we'll pack up, but we brought the paddle boards and kind of enough for tomorrow's activities. Brought a little bit of firewood, brought both dogs, 3 kids, all of our gear. This giant waterproof bag, which I like, and then here's the inside of the tent. So inside there's 2 rooms. Can you lay this way? Lay that way. How big is it?
Dad. Dad.
Hi, buddy. Hi, Koopy. So Ashley is 5'3", I think.
Yeah.
So
Hi, Mom. Hi, Coop.
probably can't quite fit a bed that way. So you gotta maybe do the bed long ways. This area is a little bigger. So this one you could put a bed in either orientation. This divider is removable, so you can kind of put this into 2 rooms or 1 room. Again, can have windows all around. Does have skylights in this rear portion. These are the vents I was talking about. It's kind of got this internal structure with places to tie, you know, lanterns and whatnot too. It has the floor that comes up, This is the bottom up on the side, so if you did have a bunch of rain, you won't have water intrusion into the tent. Bunch of little mesh areas. Actually has a heater or air conditioner ports here for the exhaust and the intake and the exhaust, I guess. 2 of them there, so that's cool. With a little spot for the power cord to go through. I mean, it is a feature full tent. So again, if you got the room for it and the weight, setup is pretty easy. Again, you kind of unfold it and air it up, tear down, you suck the air out of it, then you fold it up. It's big, it's bulky, it's heavy. Will the cons outweigh the pros? I don't know, but once it's set up, we're only doing an overnighter. So the overnighter's kind of a waste. My color balance is all weird, I'm super orange. So if you were set up for a few days, I would say absolutely one of the coolest things. If you had one of those like pop-up tents here, you know, that you use at an expo or a cookout, that you could put, and you'd have like an awning in this area or another tent maybe, I don't know. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, I like it. So we'll bring the beds in. We don't have any cots or anything because the kids will probably sleep with us, and we didn't want them like rolling off 2 feet onto the ground. So we're all just gonna basically sleep on the ground, and that was the main thing I wanted to do before, if we had any rain before the rain. I think I said earlier I forgot the rain fly and everything and the stakes, so I think it'll be okay. I think this is like water resistant to some extent, so hopefully we'll be all right. Let's check out the rest of the campsite. It's a nice little creek through here, kind of flowing. A little almost pond area over there, and nice white noise. I saw some very small fish, like 4 to 6 inch, I don't know, maybe brookies or something in there. I didn't bring a fishing rod or anything. I don't know. I feel bad catching tiny fish. I do it sometimes unintentionally, but a huge area. I mean, really could have several vehicles and families out there. Kids and dogs, a beautiful scene over here in the meadow and the wildflowers. Hugs and kisses and I love yous. Cooper is at probably his cutest stage of his life. Isabel's gonna want me to hit the volleyball with her. So I think I'll grab the rest of the stuff. The only problem is, I mean, it's not far at all, but it's not like right next to the vehicle. So the car up there will just kind of, we'll shuttle the stuff down, and then this will be our camp spot, and when we're done, we'll just shuttle the stuff back up. The other spot, which honestly, I don't think is as good as this spot, the car, like the parking was much closer. So it's like we could almost keep the stuff in the car and just like go and grab it out when we needed it. So it's the only downside of this spot, but easy to get to. It's a known thing, has a creek, so there's more stuff for the kids to do. So not really off-roading, but good little family camp. Hey, June. Hey, girl.
Got it.
Wow. What'd you find? Waterfall?
Hey, no waterfall.
Waterfall? Wow.
Jump up here.
Feel
nice jump, Maple. Maple's so athletic. Is a fingernail. Find them everywhere. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
All right, a little rainy outside, so came inside.
Just saying, maybe you've reached a point in their lives where they're ready to get out of my hair.
This is the living room. This is the master bedroom over there. Isn't that right, Coop?
What?
You got juice? Duck was knocked out. It's a hard life of puking.
What? What's on it?
Is that what you want?
Just bite it.
Alright, didn't bring a table, so we got the Jetboil Genesis on the Pelican TX80. It's a nice size for that. That'll run off the 1 pound propane, but I got a 5 pound propane that I always have on the Lexus. So cooking up some water. We just raided the freezer for leftovers that needed eaten. So we got some barbacoa, something rather, I think. And we're gonna make tacos. Gonna boil some water as well because Coop's favorite food, honestly, probably is peak. So we'll make one of these to kind of share family style and then eat that. Tacos. Fed the dogs some food. Got some string lights set up. Got the mattresses in here. And a nice bit of storage. Nice bit of sleeping. So I think it'll be pretty good. Be pretty good. I wish Pelican still made this, but luckily I have one. Just their little soft zippered cooler. So brought everything in that. Okay, well, gonna hang out, cook some food, eat some dinner.
You gotta set your quesadilla down? Just eat it.
Camping, camping. You gotta get high and then into her mouth. And then into her mouth. Into her mouth. Alright. Okay, okay.
Are you chasing him with an axe?
Chop that wood here. Chop the wood.
Like that one?
Yeah. Magnifique.
My daughter did it! My daughter did it!
Alright, you wanna do it with me? 1, 2, it's gonna go fast. Yeah, you got it.
Can we do it together now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah!
You don't gotta push down too hard, just a little bit.
Look at me go.
Nice one.
Yeah!
You did it!
Yeah!
It's on it.
Good job, Cooper.
Give it a couple real quick. Okay, you ready? Good job!
Good job,
Grab it.
Cooper! Show me. Whoa, that's so cool.
So cool, huh? Alright, cool. Grab this one too. No, both of them.
This girl is on fire. Oh, she's on fire.
Got the doubler.
Look out, here she comes. Woman that I love.
Look at my marshmallows.
It's too bad she'll never know.
Gotta get close to the
Yeah, I
fire.
can't tell her how I feel.
Got it?
Cause she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls. Or at least I
Grams.
try to be.
Need some grams and some chocks.
Cause
Take a
I
bite of
hope
this.
that I'm not showing how I feel for her. But she won't feel the same for me.
Bring another
I've got this picture
No.
in my mind. It's just the two of us. Just the two of us. But I know I have to try.
I'm dancing.
All right, we had a good rest of the night. Ashley's getting the kids down for bed. I'm getting campsite cleaned up. Risk of bears, so pretty much put all the food in the car. And try to clean up most of the other foodstuffs around here. Good to carry bear spray. Fire is dying down, but it's nice. The other thing that's nice being by a creek is you can just scoop water out of the creek and put the fire out super easy without even using the water you brought. So always make sure to put fires out all the way. Usually you can spread the coals out with a shovel or something and then just douse them until they're out. Though it's been raining nonstop in Colorado, so not too worried about it. I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you guys in the morning. Hi. All right. Morning. Cooking up some breakfast burrito stuff. Cooked a little too long, but it's okay. Got some eggs from home, complete with chicken feathers. I don't think you do have a bloody nose, bud.
He just wants to blow.
You want to blow your nose? Okay, I'll help you blow. Tent was great. It was cold though. Colder than we thought. We had a bunch of blankets and kind of everything we needed, but the kids were kind of rough and the dogs, so they kept moving the blankets and we were all cold. And I didn't sleep with any clothes. The girls did, except in the like sweats and everything, so I don't know why they were cold. But I slept in the nude. No, actually just in my boxers. So we're gonna clean up here. And again, like I said, I think yesterday, we got kind of a short window to pack up and get out of here. So we're gonna start cleaning up and gonna make a quick breakfast. We just got some like instant coffees, made some water. And yeah, beautiful morning though. No rain in the forecast today, all sun today. all packed up, but we are late, so that's all you get. Okay, we're back now. I don't know where my mic is. It's in here somewhere. My bad. But we ended up going to the lake, doing some paddleboarding. I really just splashed around with the dogs and kids while the girls went out. And that was fun. We didn't actually have to leave early. Through some teenager, it was Isabel's friend and her mom that we were gonna meet out there. And teenage girl miscommunication maybe, I don't really know. They never showed up, so we weren't really in a hurry at all, but we had a good time out there anyway. I think this video is going to be kind of long, and I don't know, I probably get more complaints over my videos being too long than too short. So I'm going to try something, and let me know in the comments down below whether you like this or you want me just to throw it all in one video. Let me know. But I typically do a driveway breakdown at the end of these Weekenderlanders to kind of go through all the gear. There's a lot to unpack literally and figuratively in this driveway breakdown, so I'm gonna do it in a separate video. So if you're interested like in specifically gear and what I'm using and all this stuff, watch that video. I'll link it above, or it'll probably be the video I upload right after this one. But overall, that tent actually surprisingly good. It's big, it's heavy. In the Lexus anyway, I don't have room for it in the back, and it's too heavy to put on the roof rack. So I'll talk more about this again in the driveway breakdown. I'll need to figure out exactly what's going on here, like what I need to do better if I want to take this out more, just because of the swing outs and stuff. Obviously it cuts into my departure angle significantly. Other than that, everything else worked fantastic. So tent was pretty sick. Everything was good. Dogs puking is horrible. One of the worst things about my dogs. And a few other things that I'll talk about in the driveway breakdown on the Lexus that I need to sort pretty soon. I think that's it. If you got any tips or tricks for family adventures in a single vehicle, the driveway breakdown, I'll talk about this a little more, but it's funny because family of 5, 2 under 2 essentially. Cooper's a little over 2 now, but 2 in the 2 and under, plus the teenage girl, plus 2 dogs that puke all over the place, plus paddle boards, single, like not even that huge of a vehicle. It always makes me laugh when I see like a single dude in his full overland rig towing a trailer going out by himself for a weekend. It's like, anyway, but I kind of want a trailer for the family now. Okay, that's all. Rambling. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate the thumbs up and the subs, comments down below, all that good stuff. All right, guys. Until next time, take care.